Emails are like relationships. If you don't give proper attention, they get ignored, or worse still, they get into the trash. Hi everyone, my name is Loretta, and I'm very happy to connect with you in this episode to share with you how you can craft emails that can get attention. Very often, whenever we sit before our systems to craft an email or to respond to an email, I'm sure there's a lot of time wasted only thinking, how do I really make it effective? In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you 10 mistakes that we as working professionals can avoid while drafting emails. Are you ready to take note of all of them? Let's begin. 1. Use of informal language. I'm sure there are some of us who tend to use "Hey Smith," or we say "Hey John." Now, HEY in your greeting is very informal. So please ensure that you avoid phrases, greetings like "hey." Another element of informal language is sometimes we find that we tend to use "please send the documents ASAP," or "I will share the documents by EOD." Now, when I use abbreviations, what does it convey to the recipient? It conveys that I'm a person who is convenient with shortcuts. And this informal language is definitely not acceptable. The second element is of using complex vocabulary. Coming from a technical background, many of us tend to use technical phrases. Now, if your recipient is technical also, it's perfectly fine. But what if you are drafting an email where even people who are in the management or leadership levels are in the email? So how are they going to understand? So please ensure that if you're using a technical word or anything, which is business related, project related, please simplify it with a line or two. That's definitely going to make, your recipient understand what your email is. And I'm sure people will notice and understand the content better. The third mistake we need to take care is the way we format our emails. Now, what do I mean by that? Now, some of us tend to use capital letters. Some of us bold unwantedly, or we highlight with a yellow color. And what happens is this actually robs the aesthetics of your email. So take care. If you want to bold any detail in your email, you ensure that you either, suppose if your whole content is in black, you can bold it in blue, or vice versa. So take care that you are conscious in the way you are drafting your email, formatting your email. And yes, be aware when you are taking care of usage of bullets, usage of numbering. All these little details definitely adds value to the way your email looks. Moving on to the fourth mistake that I want to bring your attention to is how we misuse our subject line. I remember there were instances when people used to write in the subject line, "Sweets at my desk, EOD, EOM." What does that mean? Sweets at my desk, end of message. Please treat your subject line as the headline of your email. Looking at your headline, your recipient is going to open your email. So if you are requesting for an update, maybe you can say "request for update." Or if you are going to say, you are asking for a clarification, request your clarification. So please be very clear what do you want. Or are you giving an update? Then it's update on process. So take care that you don't have a subject line like gentle reminder 1, gentle reminder 2. No, they cannot be subject line, right? So let's have meaningful subject line. Talking about the mistake, the fifth mistake is we need to ensure that we proofread our email. Can you believe a mistake that I made? Once I was drafting an email, and it so happened I had to say, hi, Leah Lakshmi, I would like to inform you that Teresa as the trainer for the session. I sent the mail. And my manager called up and says, what is it that you have against Teresa? I said, why? Why are you asking me so? It so happened that instead of saying Teresa as AS, I had typed ASS. Mind you, your email is not going to detect that as an error, right? It's going to accept it and it'll move on. So take care that you proofread your doc. Another incident that also happened was when someone was responding to an escalation mail. They happened to say, we are very happy that we are in sync. And the spelling of sync was SINK. Now, do you think that's going to be spotted as an error? Definitely not, right? So take care that we proofread and we ensure we send flawless emails to our stakeholders. Are we clear on the 5 mistakes that we're going to be avoiding? Okay, let's move on to the 6th one. Sometimes it so happens that yes, we go wrong in the way we handle a process or the project, and yes, we have to apologize. You needn't be overly apologetic when you are drafting an email. Sometimes we tend to have sad face, and sometimes we ensure that we tend to, sorry to bother you, I apologize. We use that very often when we are writing an apologetic mail. Please don't overuse apology in your email. Yes, you can say I apologize for the inconvenience. And I would also like to add a tip for you. Avoid I apologize for the inconvenience caused. You just go with I apologize for the inconvenience. Full stop. Okay, great. Ignoring professional tone. Yes, absolutely. And how do we ignore professionalism in our email? 1, usage of emoticons. Sometimes we have a tongue out or we have eyes popping out. Not required. So let's avoid emojis. Let's avoid abbreviations. Let's avoid any kind of short form in our emails. That really brings down the professional tone when we are writing. So that's the 7th one. The 8th one is taking care that we sometimes attach files without any explanation. We just attach a file and we send. Now please take care that you elaborate the purpose or why you are sending that mail attachment. And sometimes we tend to say, please find attached. Go with I have attached and not PFA or please find attached. That is something that can really make your email look professional and effective. The 9th mistake that we tend to do is long or lengthy emails. Right? We want to write the way we talk, and that actually, it completely grabs the attention away of your reader. Ensure that your emails are crafted in a very, very concise manner. I tell always people follow the KISS principle, KISS. Keep it simple and short. That's how you grab the attention of learning and ensuring you're conveying the message in a much, much crispier manner. And yes, last but not the least, let every email of yours have a call to action. Okay, now what do I mean by call to action? Sometimes the client has asked for some update. Now you sent the update. You said, I would like to inform you, or I would like to share the following pointers. What after that? What is it that you want your stakeholder to reply? So please ensure that your last paragraph always carries a call to action. I request your response, or I look forward for your update, whatever it is, right? Let there be a call to action in your emails. These are the 10 mistakes that we tend to do when we are crafting our professional emails. Are you eager for us to walk through all the 10? Let's go for it. And please check if you have made note of them. 1. Avoid informal language. 2. Ensure that we do not use jargons. 3. Format your email. 4. Write effective subject line. 5. Proofread. 6. Be confident and not overly apologetic. 7. Minimize, ensure that you maintain professionalism with the tone that you're using. 8. Take care that when you attach documents, you have a brief explanation. 9. Be concise. And 10. Always have a call to action. When you draft your emails, avoiding the 10 mistakes that I detailed, I'm sure people will notice your emails. You don't have to send gentle reminder 1, gentle reminder 2. You will get instant responses. Happy connections and happy learning.